Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky.
Okay, besties. Today we're getting into the questions new moms are afraid to ask. It's gonna get a little spicy, not gonna lie to you. You know those thoughts you have, but too scared or feel a little too guilty to say out loud? Yeah, those ones. We're gonna be talking about all of them today. I'm talking postpartum, relationships, mental health. Nothing is off limits. So if you're ready for that real unfiltered side of motherhood, let's just go ahead and get into it. If you guys hear things in the background, my windows are open. It's hot as hell outside, okay? Secondly, I'm going to be looking down on my phone because I have all the questions in my phone. So, yeah. If you guys watched part 1, which I titled it a little bit different. I think I titled it Mom Q&A or something like that. I'm not sure. It might have been like 1 or 2 videos ago. That was technically part 1 to this video. This video is a little more spicy and unfiltered. This is stuff people would typically be afraid to ask and really say and answer. You know what I mean? So yeah, go watch that video if you haven't watched it. I'll link it down below. Anyways, we have this categorized like we did in the last one. First category, or jumble, or whatever you want to call it, is pregnancy and birth. First question. Is it normal to regret getting pregnant sometimes? Yes, it's very normal. It is very normal, especially considering what outside factors you have going on. The child's father, maybe your family, maybe your job, maybe how people are perceiving you, judging you, whatever the case may be. Maybe even your age. Like, there's so many factors that could make you kind of regret it and kind of feel like, damn, maybe this is not the right time. You know what I mean? It's normal. It is 100% normal. Don't feel bad about it. It happens. Now, did it happen to me? No. No, I never regretted it, actually. I regretted other things, but I never regretted that. But it's normal, okay? Just because it didn't happen to me doesn't mean it don't happen. It happens. So if you're feeling that way, don't feel bad about it. And did you ever feel disappointed about your baby's gender? No. Honestly, I just was happy for a healthy baby. I really had no preference. If it was a boy, if it was a girl, I had no preference. Now, I do want a boy now, but I am so happy that she was a girl. I'm not gonna lie, but I had no preference. You can ask anybody that was asking me, like, what do you want it to be? What do you want it to be? I really just wanted a healthy baby, honestly. I didn't really, like, not that I didn't care, but I had no preference, I guess you can say. How bad did down there actually hurt after birth? Child, let me see if I can remember. I don't really feel like it was down there that really hurted. Like, it hurted, but not that bad. What hurted was my whole body. It felt like I got hit by a bus. Literally, it felt like I got hit by a bus. I was in pain. Bad. Did your relationship change in the bedroom after having a baby? Now, this one I can't really answer because we had so much things going on in our relationship. It was so rocky. It was just such a crazy relationship. We didn't even live together no more. We lived together before the baby, didn't live together once we had the baby. Like, it was so many different factors that happened. So I can't really speak to if our situation changed in the bedroom, because our situation in general changed, if that makes sense. So I can't really answer that question, unfortunately. I don't know. I can only speculate if it would have changed or not, but I don't know. I feel like it would have, though. Like, the baby would have been sleeping in the room with us, all types of stuff. Like, I could only see it changing, because, like, who's doing that with the baby in the room? Like, no. So, yeah, but yeah, I can't really answer that, unfortunately. My whole situation changed once the baby got here. A little bit before I gave birth, like a few days. My whole situation, relationship, etc. changed. So yeah. Is it normal to not feel like a glowing mama during pregnancy? Yes, it's normal to feel like all types of things, okay? Like, your whole everything, your whole body is changing. You have so many hormones going through you. Like, it's so much happening, and so, like, back to back to back to back so quickly. Like, everything is changing so quick. It is 100% normal. Moving on to newborn and early mom life. Did you ever secretly want someone to take the baby so you could just breathe? When I first had her, yes. And it wasn't a secret. Not gonna lie. I was very vocal about it. But yes. Is it bad that I don't always feel that instant love for my baby? No, it's not. Every parent is different. I felt it when she was still in me, but it's not bad. It's normal. Honestly, some people, it takes some time to feel that. You know what I mean? It takes time. Maybe it's once your baby does something that makes you feel like, damn, this is my baby. Like, I'm her mom. You know what I mean? Maybe it's your first time breastfeeding. Like, it's different for everybody. Maybe it might be a week or two, maybe 2-3 months down the line. Everybody's different, so don't feel bad about it. Did you ever cry because you felt like you weren't doing enough as a mom? Child, yes. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. Yes, I have. Do you ever get jealous of moms who have more help? No, I was never raised to be jealous of anything or anyone, to be honest. Like, that's just not how I was ever raised. So I don't have a jealous bone in my body. I don't even look at people and be envious or be like, oh my gosh, I wish that was me, or oh my gosh, I wish I had that. Like, I just don't do that. I don't live by that. That's not me. I don't have that type of mindset, if that makes sense. So no. Did you ever feel trapped in your own life after becoming a mom? I will not lie. Yes, I have, unfortunately, which is not a bad thing though. Like, when I say unfortunately, it's not like in a bad way, but it's just like you have to find yourself again once you have a baby, once you become a mom. Like, so much is changing in your life drastically and quickly, so it's normal in my opinion. Next category is relationship and personal life. Did having a baby make you like your partner less sometimes? Now again, this is very difficult to answer just because our relationship changed drastically and quickly. When it came to us having the baby, we were damn near not even together. Like, we were together but not together, if we're gonna be honest. So I don't know. I don't really think I ever liked him less because of the baby, or because, how do I answer this? I really don't know how to answer this without like putting so much out there of our situation, if that makes sense. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to skip this one because I don't want it to seem like I'm coming to the internet with our business. So yeah, I'm sorry. I love you guys though, but I can't answer this one because I don't know how to answer it or articulate it the best way without putting our business out there, if that makes sense. Is it normal to not want your partner to touch you for months after birth? Yes, that's normal. Did you ever feel like your partner got to keep their life while yours changed completely? Yes. Do you ever wish you waited longer before having kids? Yes and no. The only reason I say yes and the reason I say no is probably honestly the same reason. I wish that I was in my own spot, but at the same time, I'm grateful I'm not, because I have so much help from my mom since I'm doing it by myself. But at the same time, it would be nice to have our own place, if that makes sense, which I can go out and get my own place right now. I just don't want to. I save more money here, just being honest. But I kind of wish I was like more established, more foot in the door in life, you know, like more savings, like just things like that, you know, like more financially set when I had her. Like, don't get me wrong, I was not in like a terrible position, but I wasn't in like the ideal best position. I also wish I had more of a stable relationship / partner through that process, but who knows what the future holds, you know? So yes and no. Did you and your partner fight more after the baby? Yes. Moving on, real unfiltered mama thoughts. This is the last category. Do you ever miss the freedom of being kid-free? Yes and no, because honestly, like, things I could have did while I was kid-free, I can do on kid-free nights, if that makes sense. Like, my whole life doesn't need to be kid-free. I don't see it that way anymore, if that makes sense. Like, that was me when I was young and turned. I'm not young and turned no more. I'm only getting older. I would love to settle down, find my husband and things like that, you know what I mean? But I would like to just pop up and go sometimes as well. So that's why I say yes and no. Have you ever hidden in the bathroom just to get alone time? Yes, I have. I'm not gonna lie. I have. Do you feel guilty for not wanting more kids? I personally want more kids, so I can't answer that because I don't relate. Regardless of what happened the first time around with her dad, our situation, etc., I want more kids. My idea of having kids is not tainted. So yeah, which is crazy because it should be, but it's not. Is it okay to admit motherhood isn't the best thing ever every single day? Yes, it's okay. Every day is different. Every day is a battle. It's not always going to be the best thing. You're going to have good and bad days. That's what anything in life. So it's okay. Like, you don't have to beat yourself up about it. Last but not least, have you ever felt like you lost yourself completely in motherhood? 100%. Yes. Like, yes. No explanation needed. Yes, I have. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I answered your questions. I know I kind of ran through it pretty quick, but these were a lot of like yes and no questions, not really a lot of like going into detail explaining questions. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below a question that you may be afraid to ask or whatever that you may want me to answer. I can always do another part to this video, or I can answer in the comments. But yeah, if you made it to this point in this video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, especially for more unfiltered mom videos, mom vlogs, fashion videos, beauty videos, all types of stuff. Just real raw and transparent over here. Hit that subscribe button. But nonetheless, I love you down to the ground that we walk on, Jerry Gang, and I'll catch you on the next one. Always remember, baby, beat that face, not them people. Bye.
Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual